Welcome to RG Podcast. My name is Sonam. And today we have with us the chairman of the school, Mr. Rajesh Chaudhary. Hello.
Hi, Sonam. Thank you for calling me.
Yes. So today we're going to be discussing a little bit about the school. So maybe you can start by telling us a little bit about the concept behind the school, the vision you had before it started.
It's basically, you see, there was no thought of opening a school. I didn't have any plan. But I think how it happened was like, probably I'm a little, not religious, but I believe in God. And I think a superpower or something behind me wanted me to do this. So when I came to this, this place, I had some different idea to do some business. In terms of building up something, but
yes.
That was a hospital. But when I came here, suddenly I realized that why don't I open a school? So I went back and I discussed with my friends. I have a team of my friends who are a board of directors. So I told them that I went to such a place where I think we should open a school. And basically, frankly speaking, all of us had no idea about school except visiting to our kids' school.
Right.
Then I started developing a concept that, why not have a school which has everything as a platform for the kids and for the parents as well.
Yeah.
Because I can feel some sort of pain in terms of difficulties when my kids used to go to school. My son and my daughter. So there are like so many different, aspects. Sometimes you have some problems, sometimes you have some issues, sometimes you want to do something but you cannot do. So many things. So I wanted to have everything at a platform where kids can have awesome, education, which comes like, ECA and CCA and other things. So we started working on it. But when I kept on working on it, but that was over a very small period of time. You'll be surprised that, we started having this concept in 2012, somewhere around June. And we finished our construction, everything, and we started in 2013 March.
Okay.
So that was a very, very short period of time.
Yeah.
Building up such a huge infrastructure and, developing and, gathering a team.
Yeah.
But one very interesting thing, apart from this ECA, CCA, I had some different concept. As I mentioned you earlier that, I was talking about some sort of pain, what I faced or my wife faced or each and every parent they faced was a breakfast. So it looks very small, but, values a lot.
Yes.
And when I was like, we're going to have a kitchen where we will cater a very hygienic food, a top class food, starting from breakfast to lunch and then snacks. So many of my friends, even people who are into this education sector or others also, why are you fancying so much breakfast? Why you need to give breakfast to the student?
Right.
I said, this is the most important meal, I think, because, the smaller kids, literally they go empty stomach in the morning. They hardly eat.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was a whole concept. So gradually we, gathered bits and pieces together in terms of, what best. And yes, we are here today.
Yeah.
That was a completely new concept at that point of time.
Yeah.
But thanks to first of all, I would like to thank my, entire team in terms of my business partners who really believed on me. They never said no to me for anything. And then I was very fortunate, and I am very fortunate today that I have such a wonderful team with me.
Yeah.
and we work like a family. So that's what make this Rajarshi Gurukul a little different than others.
Okay, close unit of people.
Yep.
Yeah. So obviously it's been a few years now. So what stands out about the school, do you think? Is there anything in particular? For students or just generally?
See, I cannot say exactly what stands out, but at the end of the day, what matters a lot is, when I see any of the parents, when I see any of the students, the group they're grooming, and then when I meet them, the parents especially, normally, the human nature is like, when we are talking about some good or bad things, then even if it's 99 and 1, what I mean to say is plus 99 and minus 1,
Right.
again, there's a comma or there's a but, But normally what I find here with the parents is like, I find them absolutely happy when they come here,
Okay.
when they meet us.
Yeah.
We don't go for any of the advertisement at the admissions time.
Okay.
We don't do much of publicity. But still we have so many students. We are very happy with the numbers of students. The most important thing is like, I was talking about the parents, their happiness, their satisfaction.
Yeah.
And, every year, our 30 to 40% of new admissions are siblings.
Okay. Yeah. So.
So I think that is the most important
Right.
thing for the school.
So like the families are satisfied, so they'll send their kids and stuff. Yeah. So what about the kids, the students? What do you think that they feel the most satisfied about in school? What activities or stuff do they feel?
I think there's like absolutely happy with each and everything what we do. Like sometimes I'm very close to all the parents because even being a chairman, I work as an executive in terms of right from the morning till evening, and I'm involved with each and every whether my academic team or my other admin team, I'm involved with them. So I'm again very much involved with the parents also. So the complaint, normally we have a complaint for the students, but we have different type of complaints for the students from the parents that, if you are if there is a holiday, then they get very sad. Normally when we give them a holiday, students tend to be very happy, we have a holiday for so many days. And then come back home, mom, you don't cook very good food. There's no good food at home. School we have such a nice food. I think that is the most important.
Yeah, and also it keeps them busy, right,
Yeah.
when they're at school. Yeah. So have you ever thought about taking the school international or broadening?
Oh, not international, definitely not. Probably yes, but we would be definitely going nationally in the different branches. But till now we are the only one. I mean, people tend to, I'll come back to some other thing also. For me, a biggest satisfaction today, having worked so hard for last 10 years, is, having Gurukul or Rajarshi Gurukul. I mean, we had our local, our own name. But there are a couple of schools were already opened, and I heard there's others also coming up. Somehow they try to match, our name, basically, that they are part of us. But definitely we are the only, we don't have any branches till now. We cannot stop anyone, having Gurukul. And I think that's not only trying to stop them, or we don't want to stop them. We're very happy that, people are, following us.
Yeah,
right?
taking the name.
Yes. And of course, the concept what we had 10 years back, now looks like, everyone is following that. So again, I feel very satisfied, very happy in terms of, not the revolution, but yes, we created something which was much needed at that time, and even much needed at this point of time also. So, they are copying us, But this does not mean that, they're copying us. No, they should not do that. No, they should definitely do that. Because if I'm doing something good, if I did something good, in past, and people should follow that.
Right,
That
sure.
makes us like very happy.
Yeah, exactly. So is there anything else you feel like satisfied with at this time, aside from like the name and it getting out there?
No, I think I have already answered your question. Yes, because people have accepted us.
Yeah.
That's the reason they've been, following us in terms of our activities, what we do, in
Yes.
terms of the meal. I mentioned you about the
Yeah.
breakfast, lunch, and snack, and they know our meal,
Yeah.
our easy activities, our curriculum. How we designed our curriculum. Of course, we are regulated by the government curriculum, but
Yeah.
still we have our own, research-based curriculum. What we are allowed to do, we
Yeah.
always do that. And of course, other activities. So, and of course, the name. Rajarshi Gurukul, some Gurukul, some Gurukul, some Gurukul. That makes me very happy,
Yeah.
very satisfied at the end of the day.
Of course. Okay. So maybe before we finish, you can say, what would you say to your students to motivate them?
No, I think my message to my students is I don't have any specific thing for them, but whatever they're doing fantastic, and whatever at the end of the day, if I am satisfied with their grooming, I think that is the most important thing, right?
Of course, right.
So I find that with all of my students. So I'm very happy. They should keep on doing that. Yes, and we will support them all the time.
Okay, great. I think that's my last question, and that's it for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.